Hi, welcome back to the Price Action Analyst YouTube channel. Had a request for Elrond, ERD. Just going to have a quick look at this. I want to move on to another video. The price action here is not... there's not a huge amount to say. That's your ultimate low. That's obviously your high. This wick is still going to act as a barrier. There may not be a lot of volume in that day. You know, I'm just thinking that that's an anomaly because it's the first day, so it might not act as much as a barrier as you know, normal wicks in terms of the normal liquidity. Let's see if I can get back there. So, you know, in the hourly bar, that open there, close there, and then there's a big spike up. So there is a big volume bar. It wasn't there for long. It's still gonna act as a, I mean, there's lots of volume on that bar. So it's still going to act as a barrier, but it's the last barrier. I'm just having a look at it. This is kind of the other previous level. So you can see when price got there, it left a bar and there was selling. There was weakness through sellers. But with this strength up, you would have expected a shallow retrace, and you got it there. And see, as I keep going on about these things, up wicks, you get the weakness, you get a second push down, there's your substantial buying bar, and you know, if you were a break of that close the next day, you would have been on there along for the ride. And again, that's a roughly 50%. So this is kind of a second leg now, and this was the previous high. So, you know, that because that's closed, well, this bar is still active, but if that bar closes at the high and then you get bars closing above it, then it's kind of it's gone past that high. Like we dealt with it here with a weakness, and then price is going to move higher. So I'm sort of working towards telling you what I think. So if that bar closes, you know, if this bar closes and it leaves a big wick, it's a different story. Then we're still not clear of this stuff. But if this bar closes and it's a big, you know, bullish engulfing bar, and then you get price action above it, then expect price to probe up inside this wick. And also, if it pushes above that, then this area here is going to act as support for any sort of retracement. So now we're kind of getting into, if you're not in this coin, so if you're in this coin, I'd hold on. This is looking like this coin's going to move up. I'm not completely certain yet. I'd like to see the close of that bar, but it's looking like this bar is going to push higher. So if you own this coin, I would definitely hold it just to see how the next 2 to 3 days paint in. If you don't own it and you're looking for an entry, then I would wait for, again, some buying and some closing past the high of this bar, however this bar looks. And then if you're looking for an in, I would wait for a retrace down to this area here, maybe even here. So, you know, if you see price close above here, you could put a buy order in for, say, 70, 71, and then hope price comes down and fills it. Or you can watch and wait for price to come down here and see what happens here. Wait for wicks or buying pressure and then hit it. You can do either of those approaches. But it's really important to see how this closes. Like if this closed how it is now, that's good, right? But I don't know what when's this hourly bar gonna close? So another 9 minutes. So it's looking good. So I would watch that, see if it closes. Hopefully it closes up, and then if you get action above it, chances are that means that price has pushed past this level. And so if I was trading that, I'd wait for a retest. The problem with that is that's hard for people to do. So, you know, the way I trade, if I would wait for this retest, and it's lower probability, but if price just pushes away and you don't get a chance to, well, even if price pushed away and never came back here, there would be other entry chances. But I'm just saying, in terms of this level, if price pushes here and keeps going, then I don't enter. You just gotta, sometimes you gotta stand and just watch the ones that you missed. So again, if you're in this coin, I'd definitely hold it. It's looking good. And if you're waiting to get in, I just do what I said. Wait for strength. Now, if it would be bad, like I said, if you get a wick here and a series of wicks, then wait, because price is going to come back inside, and it's probably going to, you know, if you get strong weakness, if this is a false breakout, expect price to come back and maybe wash these levels here. So yeah, if you already own it, hold it. Looks pretty good. If you were looking to get in, I would wait and see what happens in the next couple of daily bars here. Hopefully that's helpful. I appreciate you having a look at my channel and liking it and requesting videos. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'm also on Twitter. Feel free to share the tweets around, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.